Balanta Barasa History and Genealogy Society in America.
Members of the forum, great delegates. My name is Siphiwe Baleka, and I'm speaking in my capacity as the Minister of Foreign Affairs for the Provisional Government of the Republic of New Afrika. Malcolm X tried to bring the Afrodescendant and New African self-determination and reparations claims before the World Court, and he was assassinated. Before him, Marcus Garvey and W.E.B. DuBois tried to bring our claims to the League of Nations and were denied. Since then, Afro-descendant people still living under alien domination have been blocked from bringing our claims before the International Court of Justice. We were thus encouraged when UN Resolution 75-314 establishing this forum emphasized the opportunity for the implementation of the Durban Declaration and Program of Action. The DDPA Section 104 calls for providing access to justice and legal assistance, and the forum's mandate explicitly authorizes the forum to, quote, request the preparation and dissemination of information by the United Nations system on issues relating to people of African descent. Isn't the ICJ part of the UN system? But the forum has not used its mandate to take the bold and courageous step of requesting an advisory opinion from the ICJ, even though such a request was drafted and submitted with the exact legal questions to be answered at the second session of the forum, and the forum president stated she would sign it. The essential issue is this: millions of Afro-descendant people are still living under alien domination. Yet until now, we have not had access to the highest court on planet Earth. If the ICJ can hear the case of genocide committed against the people living in Gaza, why can't the ICJ issue an advisory opinion on behalf of the victims of the Maangamizi, chattel enslavement, ethnocide, colonialism, and its continuing harms? Are we still considered less than other people? Is it the case that only some people have access to the World Court while others don't? We need the forum to have courage and take bold action now. The forum must assert the people's understanding of its mandate and become activists, not just a reporting mechanism to the UN Human Rights Commission. In conclusion, let's end the first decade of people of African descent with a real accomplishment: initiating the case for reparations. It only takes the new forum chair, June Sumer, to sign the request, supported by 300 representatives of civil society, and send it to the registrar of the ICJ. That can be done by the concluding session of this forum if we, the delegates, demand it. We must force the UN system to take a position, and the forum is the mechanism to do that. Thank you.